An update on the 3D print bags. This was the first proto. Our second proto is looking good. It even has my logo on the back. Some positives about it is the shape is really interesting and unique, but in sort of a simple way. I'm really liking it. It's pretty cool. Having the double holes here for the strap allows for the strap to be short or long. When it is long, it can be a crossbody, and it also kind of secures the lid. And when it's short, you can wear it kind of on your shoulder like this. It's kind of nice. Challenges and ways to move forward. This takes a long time to print. The lid took about 7 hours to print, and the body took about 2 days. That's a long time. It's also a little bit heavy and a little bit bulky. This sample weighs about 18 ounces empty. And I'd love to just get it under a pound maybe, just because the lighter the better, especially if you're gonna put things inside. I'm thinking about a smaller size to lighten the weight and shorten the printing time. I'd like to make it slightly deeper and slightly taller to potentially fit like a water bottle inside. Just because for me, I always love to carry water around, but then maybe I'll make it like a little bit narrower, maybe a little bit less thick, especially around these edges here. So I'm hoping that will take off some printing time. It will shorten the printing time, and I'm hoping that it will also make it a little bit lighter in weight. A 3D print strap probably wouldn't be strong enough, so I need to source a strap that's maybe leather or metal. This is just a placeholder, or maybe a knit strap, then it ties into the knit collection, maybe like a leather knit. It'll have to be really strong, and I want it to be comfortable. Maybe for padding for the shoulder, it has to be comfortable on the shoulder. If the strap itself is comfortable, then maybe I won't need the extra padding, so I'm going to start working on strap sourcing and development. This was the sketch, this was the initial sketch that this sample was made off of. It's pretty darn accurate, which is pretty cool. I did this new sketch here kind of showing some kind of a leather knitted strap, leather knitted padded strap that could be attached again to those sort of side holes. That's just sort of an idea for now. And I also added that the holes for the strap would be wider so that we can have sort of a wider strap in there. These are a little bit too narrow, I think. I'd like to have a wider strap than that. The lid comes completely off, as you can see, which feels a little bit like a hazard to maybe losing it. If the lid can somehow be connected to the body, I think that that would be much better. Even just by maybe like a leather string that I don't think it necessarily needs hardware, but something connecting it to the body so I can take the lid off and not hold it while I'm going through my purse or lay it down and forget it somewhere. I was feeling a little bit incapable and like I didn't know enough about 3D printing to design things with it, but I remembered this great quote from a PhD thesis on knitwear design, actually, and technology. And it goes like this. Both in universities and industry, the view is held by some people that excessive technical knowledge restricts the designer's creativity. There is some justification to this view, as technically experienced designers tend to design to the ability of the machine rather than push it to its limits by demanding novel designs. However, there is no evidence that the creativity as such is restricted, rather that designers have found ways to design feasible designs fast. Even though this quote is referencing knitwear, I'm going to believe this is true for 3D printing since I have zero technical knowledge of the 3D printing machines. I am going to believe that my lack of technical knowledge in 3D printing allows me to push creativity and discover new potential in 3D printing. I'm going to see my lack of knowledge as an advantage. As the quote says, there is no real evidence that that's true, but it is something that some people believe. Let me know down below what you think a 3D printed bag or purse should look like. What changes would you make to this sample? Let me know if you have any good ideas. Thanks for watching. Share this video with anyone that is interested in combining fashion and tech. And I'll see you in the next video, and subscribe. Bye.